Hello watchers and welcome to Disney Dollhouse issue 20. This week is the Queens Platinum Jubilee, so I've got a little bit of something extra special to show you towards the end of the video, but for now let's get into the magazine. So in this issue we have been given another floor plate for Alice's kitchen and some more wallpaper and some more wall pieces for the bay window of Alice's kitchen. We'll also need the spare bits from the previous issue. So here's our assembly instructions, which is basically wallpapering, but you need to line up the wallpaper with the marks that are on the MDF panels. I'll show you in a little while. Yep, some more wallpapering, but obviously around fiddly bits like the tall narrow walls. And more assembly instructions, because we're also going to be putting the coving pieces on the top as well. So then at the end we should have some pieces left to be ready to be installed in next issues. And then we've got Hercules for the Timeless Classic. Again, I don't think Hercules is something I've seen in its entirety, but I like the stylization of this movie, so I'm gonna have to sit and watch that. Plus I love Greek mythology, I don't know why I haven't seen that one. But yep, and then on the back it's the blurb, and then what's coming in issue 21, which will be more of Alice's bay windows. We'll get 3 pieces, and then we're going to get some bits for the Little Mermaid's room, which is a glass, a fork and a cute little looking stool, which I'm thinking that's flocked and then stitched on the top from that angle. So yeah, we're getting more of Alice's room, so this is coming along nicely. So in this issue we got some decorative items for Peter Pan's room, which is basically a bunch of toys, which, what else are you going to have, you know? But yeah, we've got a nice little bowl. Put it up, there we go. Put it that way so you can see it a bit better. So it's green and blue. Then obviously the alphabet blocks, which basically spell out Peter Pan, and then you've got some symbols on them as well. But these are really lovely done, really nicely done. So we've got a blue one, a red one, a green one, and a yellow one. That's nice. And then we also get a little doll as well, which is, I believe, the exact replica of the one that's in the movie as well. So that's really nicely done. So yep, there are decorative items. Then we also got Alice's floor plate, which will basically fit on there. So we'll get a full overall length idea of how long this building is. Then we've also got our wall pieces for the bay window. Let's see how those go together in a minute. And the wallpapering to go with it, and then the coving pieces as well, this little teeny tiny one. And then also some plastic guides, like we did with Mickey's room, to make sure that we get the angles, they rest in the angles correctly when we glue them together. But as I said earlier, you'll need these 3 pieces from the previous issues as well. So let's get in with putting all this together. So taking the wall piece from previous issues, we are just gonna wallpaper this, and on this wall there is some notches on there, which is where they want you to line the wallpaper up in between the lines. Like so. And if anyone's watched any of my videos, you know I like to overhang my wallpaper just a little. The tiling piece does need to go towards the bottom, And as with all the MDF wall pieces, we have the number A, well, a number on the top, so you know that that's the top part of the wall. So the tiling piece of the wallpaper needs to go towards the bottom, otherwise it will be upside down. So let's peel that off and get that going. But it is a big piece of wallpaper, this one. I think it's the biggest piece we've had so far. Oh no, yeah, actually I think it is the biggest. And then we just sort out the edges. So as I said, I like to overhang mine to try and stop any of the dark corners or any gaps as well. There we have it. There's our first wall. So again, we do the same thing with these pieces, but I need to make sure that the wallpaper design matches up. Yeah, so on this one we can't overhang because the design of the wallpaper is cut perfectly. So, yeah. So again, on this piece, you've got your number at the top, which shows you that that's the top piece, and then the marked lines as well to make sure you line this up. So with this wallpaper piece, you need to make sure that the cut side is perfect with the piece that's going to join here. So I am going to overhang the join on this side, but you can't do it on the other side. There we go. Another wall done. And then this one, again, the number at the top, and then the guidelines as well for where to place the wallpaper. But bear in mind, you've got a window, so don't press, when you're pressing the wallpaper down, don't press it in the middle because it'll go lumpy and it's a pain in the arse to sort out. So just be wary of that. Again, I can't leave any overhang on here because this is where it's going to match up with that piece, but I might be able to get away with overhanging a little bit on the other side. And then of course cut around the window. And we'll keep that bit of wallpaper just in case we get any marks or anything, which unfortunately is very easily done. So yeah, there's our 3 wallpaper pieces when I can speak. Now the next thing that we want to be doing is putting all our coving pieces on. Just put that away. So let's do the long piece first. So this piece, the corner needs to match up with the wall on the left side, which is this side. And then it needs to be flush all the way along the top. So the only bits that you should be able to see on this wall are the 2 little bits that stick up. So let's get some wood glue. Don't need too much. And then just simply glue all the way along the edge on the back. And pop it into place. So as you can see there, it's flush with the wall side, and then there's a bit of a gap, but it's where this join will go. And then of course making sure that it's flush along here, so you've only got these two bits showing. Now what I'm going to do for the other piece is just pop this into the floor plate. Also, you might want to put some masking tape or a binder clip on there, just to keep the coving piece in place. But I just want to put my walls together so I can work out the where the next coving pieces are going to sit. There we go. That's why I typically like to overhang my wallpaper so you don't get these dark lines, but because the pattern was so matched up, you couldn't really do it. But anywho, let's stick the smallest coving piece on now, which goes on top of this little one first. Yep, so just pushing them together. And then this coving piece, obviously they've got opposite ends of how they're cut at the end. So that one's going that way, and then that one's going that way as well. So that obviously goes along the top and then joins with that piece. So I'm just going to pop some small little clips just to make sure it goes flush with the wall. Because I found these little ones from Amazon just are perfect for these coving pieces. It just keeps it squished against the wall, back of the one, and keeps it flush against the wall without moving anything. Yeah, so hopefully, as you can see, we've got a nice clean line in that corner. Can't move it a little bit closer, I think. Yeah, just where it all matches up. Yep, that's all the assembly that we had to do for this issue. They don't want us to glue any of this into place just yet, so I don't think I will until whenever they need us to do it. I think it might actually be in the next issue when we've got the final floor piece and maybe the joining wall. Because of the way the walls need to be interlocked, you can't really put the floor in first. Otherwise you rip the wallpaper, as I found out in previous issues. But I'm just going to slot it, hopefully, into place so you can get an overall view for how long. I don't even think the full length goes on my overhead camera. Yeah, the full length does it kind of adjusts a little bit. I don't have a wider lens, so I can't really show you on there. Yep, that's it for this issue in terms of assembly. I hope you found this useful. Please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you want to see more, if you're not already. But I'm now going to show you a little something that I've done in honour of the Platinum Jubilee. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed Mickey's room all being kitted out for the Jubilee. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.